Hello everyone, it's Zbot here, and we are doing something a little bit different today. So, today we're going to be doing a Master Chief character analysis. So, I kind of had this idea because of certain quotes that I've seen, and so we're going to be going over all that and stuff, and most of the clips here today are from the Master Chief collection, just to make the quality better in the video. So, these aren't like original footage, so that's something to keep in mind. But before we begin, let me say a few things. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Please comment below what kind of videos you want me to make next. So, just let me know, guys, and let's begin. So first of all, it is pretty obvious that there is a difference between Master Chief and all of the other characters in the Halo universe. What separates them really is that you play as Master Chief all the time, he's the main character, all that. But one thing that is kind of interesting is that the creators of this game express that he is actually intentionally placed as a flat character in order to give the character a sense of, like, them being the character themselves. And this is a very common mistake in books and stuff like that. They did this in Twilight and stuff for the main characters. So it's kind of a interesting thing to think about. It's actually unrelatable in the player's mind or in a reader's mind of having a connection with the player. They don't have that connection when the person has no personality or intentionally was placed as a character with lack of attributes. So this is a common mistake. I don't see why this is an idea, because it really just separates you guys from the character a lot. If they have no personality, there's really nothing about them that's interesting. So what exactly is the point of Master Chief if he has no personality whatsoever? So right now, I'm going to be showing you the comparisons between him and the other characters in the universe, and I'm going to be showing you some, like, clips of them being a normal character in the story. So, let's look at that right now. So, Cortana is a AI robot in this game, if you didn't know, and she has a very specific personality that you can pinpoint in all of these. She says some things like, "I like crazy," and stuff like that. And she is a very round character in this game. A round character is one that's not flat and has no emotion. So she has a specific character development throughout the series, up to Halo 5, when she goes rampant and is wanting to take over the world, pretty much. So she has an obvious personality. She wants to do good, and she becomes corrupted from that, from the Forerunner technology. So she has an obvious character development. She goes from like barely knowing Master Chief and then becoming Master Chief's, like, main purpose in the game. So Cortana is one of the main characters in the game, and I think that she kind of defines who Master Chief is a lot in the game. So it's kind of interesting to think about, but Cortana is a better character development than Master Chief in the series, and I would say that she is what makes Master Chief. So that is just one character that we're going to go over. Let's go over two more. So Halo 2 was a very interesting game. There were many fans who didn't really like the game because they said, like, they were playing second fiddle with Master Chief versus Arbiter. And it is true that Arbiter is, like, the main character in the game, and his character development is really obvious. He is a like, he's branded as a Arbiter, and he's pretty much just supposed to redeem himself from mistakes that he made. But he then eventually figures out some interesting things about the prophets and they're lying and all that stuff. And pretty much it's the redemptive story of the Arbiter. So it's kind of an interesting concept, and I think that it was a very interesting game, and I think that without it, we would be missing a main character that I really like. And, you know, even though Master Chief wasn't completely the main character of the game, I think Arbiter's main purpose in the game was very cool, and I liked playing as him, and I think that is very cool. And, you know, I don't see why they wouldn't make Master Chief very similar to an Arbiter. Like, you know, you play Arbiter in this series, but they don't make him flat. So, that's the Arbiter. So, this is what they said about Master Chief. This is a quote from OConnor or whatever. I don't know who he is exactly. So, it says, so quiet and so invisible, literally, that the player gets to pretend they're the chief. The player gets to inhabit those shoes. Men and women can apply their own personality. In a way that makes it very easy for the writer. They don't have to define the chief's personality. So, we went over the examples of non-flat characters in the game. Characters who have an actual personality. And they put a lot of effort into these, even in Halo 5 when they introduced a lot of new characters that we haven't exactly seen in the past. And so them saying that it's easy for the writer is kind of ridiculous, because if you're thinking about it, they're putting all these characters, they're making their stories actually very important and interesting, but then they just leave Master Chief out in this. So it's kind of a ridiculous statement to say that say this, because they worked on all of these characters. Why don't they work on Master Chief? So it's just kind of weird. And I also have a few other articles that I've read here, and pretty much they explain that he's just like Batman, but without a personality. Like, he speaks rarely and all these things, and it kind of says that he's like Batman who is always under the mask, is what they say. And he's also like Superman in that he is like perfect in every way, and there's really nothing for him to do. So there's really nothing to say about this. It's just, he's just like the Superman with no personality. He has completely like shown his nobility in all of the series already. So there's really no character development for him. And so here we go. Here is another one. Chief we tend to think of as kind of a vessel for your adventure, rather than necessarily this major character in the universe. He's really just your entry into the universe. But people have become attached to him over the last 15 years, and they've started to sort of fill in the gaps that the character deliberately has for gameplay reasons with a genuine emotional attachment. We certainly underestimated that with Halo 5. So this kind of goes in hand with the previous statements before. So this was in response to people's criticism for Halo 5. Kind of him, the same criticism for Halo 2. So I actually kind of think that they did well on Halo 5. I don't necessarily believe or like the way people have treated the game. And that's kind of what the point here is I think Halo 5 is necessary for Master Chief's character development. So I think that they've kind of improved his character arc with Halo 5. I don't see why they need to respond to what people were saying about Halo 5, because it really did improve his story, because for one thing, he's not following orders like he normally does. And that's one thing that I think is very interesting. And I've looked through the entire story, and I don't really see what people are complaining about. I think that this is necessary for Master Chief's development. And hopefully in Halo Infinity, they even increase his likability even more. That would be nice. But this is kind of interesting to talk about. I think that these producers need to work a little bit harder on his personality and stuff, because he kind of just says short answers all the time. His jokes are very small and not very significant. He's just a quiet character, and you know, they can increase some of his best personality traits, and I think that they should do that and consider it. And that's pretty much it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, like I said at the beginning of the video. And just let me know about other character analysis that you might want me to do. So, this is kind of an interesting topic to talk about. It's just, I think that they put little effort into his development. So, let's see if they do something different. I hope that Halo Infinity increases his likability, like I said earlier. It's just they need to work a little bit harder, and they don't need to be lazy like I just was talking about. So, see you guys in the next video. Have a good day. Bye.